From Laneway suites to Sixplexes. Ciao. What if the biggest housing opportunity in Toronto isn't a condo tower, but your neighbor's backyard? Welcome to helping you build wealth through real estate brick by brick. I am Nico James-Bock, founder of the Condo Wiz Group and a broker at Keller Williams in Toronto. And today we are unpacking EHON from Laneway suites to Sixplexes and why this matters right now. Quick note, when I say EHON, I'm pronouncing it EHON, short for Expanding Housing Options in Neighbourhoods. What is EHON? Well, Expanding Housing Options in Neighbourhoods is a City of Toronto planning initiative designed to loosen decades of restrictive zoning in low-rise neighborhoods to allow more housing types that were previously prohibited. It focuses on laneway and garden suites, duplexes, triplexes, fourplexes, major streets missing middle forms. It moves toward 5- and 6-plex buildings under pilot rules. Think smaller scale, gentle density rather than towers. Why it matters, the missing middle. Toronto's housing stock has long been polarized, high-rise condos and single-family homes. The missing middle, housing like duplexes, triplexes, townhomes, and small walk-ups, offer ground-oriented homes that are more affordable and family-friendly than typical condos, but more compact than detached homes. EHON aims to unlock this segment that historically was illegal to build in many parts of the city. My insight number 1, supply potential. EHON could meaningfully add units without major towers. City research estimates over 160,000 potential new units by 2051 by simply enabling laneway suites, garden suites, multiplexes, and major streets housing across neighborhoods. That's real supply unlocked on existing service land without costly new infrastructure. Strategic takeaway: incremental, ground-oriented densification scales supply where people already want to live, near schools, transit, and jobs. My insight number 2, regulatory reality versus uptake. Yes, the rules have changed, but uptake has been slower than hoped in some categories. For example, despite garden suites being legal for a few years, very few have actually been built due to cost, approval timelines, and build barriers. That tells us zoning reform is necessary, but not sufficient to build at scale. The takeaway? Real supply growth requires bridging policy with actual construction through predictable, time-certain approvals, pre-approved building typologies, and financial certainty. My third insight: markets, price, and affordability. EHON increases choice, not guaranteed affordability. More units can ease pressure on tight markets and offer diverse product types. But land values in Toronto, regulatory costs, and capital chasing limited product can still drive prices upwards. Without affordability measures like inclusionary zoning, incentives, nonprofit bills, many new missing middle units may still trade at market prices. The takeaway? EHON reshapes supply potential, but doesn't directly control prices. It's a supply enabler, not an affordability guarantee. Challenges and critics. Let's keep it real. Slow uptake on suites and build-outs suggests policy changes alone are not enough. Some walks of life argue that even new middle housing won't meet demand quickly, or at least not quick enough. Appealing major street policies and broader zoning reforms still face legal hurdles and appeals before implementation. The takeaway: effective housing reform needs policy, process reform, and developer confidence all aligned. So, let's wrap things up. EHON is reshaping zoning to unlock missing middle housing. Potential to add tens of thousands of units. Uptake and affordability remain the practical challenge. The resources that I will include are City of Toronto EHON page, city planning reports on multiplex and laneway suites, and Federal Housing Design Catalog. EHON reminds us that the future of housing, at least in Toronto, isn't just about building higher. It's about building smarter and more human at the street level. When duplexes, fourplexes, sixplexes are woven thoughtfully into neighborhoods, they stop being density and start becoming opportunity for families to stay, for investors to add value, and for the city to grow without losing its soul. If you found this helpful, leave a comment with your take, and share it with your network. Let's push the conversation on real, scalable housing solutions in Toronto. Ciao, ciao.